What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the video. So what would happen if you put every single legend from the NBA? You got Michael Jordan, Kareem, all of these guys, Steve Nash, the Canadian, I love you, Steve Nash, and you put them into one draft. Now, the big question that I'm asking in this video, and this is for me, this is for you guys, and this is for absolutely everybody. Who is going to go first? If you're sitting there, this is the question I'm going to ask you right now. You guys need to drop a like right now, please. If you guys could all do that, that'd be really, really awesome. So everybody click like. Did you do it? Thank you. Hit subscribe. Did you do it? Okay. And then you're going to comment down below before I go on to the next screen, because the next screen is going to reveal it. And we are going to see who the #1 pick is going to be. I think if I had to guess, I would say, I don't know. I'm kind of going to say, I was going to say Michael or LeBron. And I think Michael Jordan's the obvious pick. But I think it also could be a big, like, Kareem, someone like that. I'm going to go with Kareem or Michael Jordan. Those are going to be my two picks. I am going to select the team by random. I don't really know how this doesn't really affect anything. And then after the draft, after we see who's first, I'm going to fantasy draft a few rounds, see if I can win in the season. Then we're going to do one more just to see who is at it at the beginning. I'm picking the Heat, whatever. We'll go with this. And we're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Kareem, LeBron, who goes next? Magic Johnson. This is very interesting. Just enjoy this. Michael Jordan goes 4th. That is crazy. Kobe goes late. These guys are all around the same age. Larry Bird. Then Kevin Durant is the 7th pick. What's up, guys? So I am partnering up with SeatGeek for the NBA season. Pretty much how SeatGeek works. It's the greatest app ever. You have a whole, like, it takes the best ticket prices from all over, throws them into one, and then you can just see on the stadium. So you can say, oh, light green. That's a really, really good deal. Let me click on it. Let me buy it. And you know what's the best part about SeatGeek? You can see, well, first of all, it's really good because you can actually see exactly where you're going to sit. There's a little view camera when you click on it, so you know exactly what you're getting. Also, if you use my promo code, Barrett, you get $20 back on your first order. So let's say you want to go to a game, an NBA game, for 50 bucks. Oh, it's only going to cost you 30 bucks. Thank you to Code Barrett. God bless you guys. Enjoy the video. All time, Oscar Robinson would go number 8. Number 9 would be Tim Duncan. I don't know if I completely agree with that. All-time would be Wilt Chamberlain. He'd be in there. Scottie Pippen. I don't know when mine is. Hakeem Olajuwon would go number 12. 13 would be Shaq. Shaq, all-time heater on the clock with my first-round pick. So who they're telling me to pick is Bill Russell. I want to go with Allen Iverson. I love Allen Iverson, and I'm trying to win a championship here. Obviously, if you want to win a championship, I should probably go with Bill Russell. We got Baylor, Malone, Dwayne Wade. This is going to be a lot of drafting, man. This is super cool to see. Like, these first 2 rounds, at least, are going to be really, really entertaining. John Havlicek, that's a little higher than I thought. John Stockton, obviously the really, really good passing point guard, goes pretty early. Jerry West, he has the weirdest face in this game. George Gervin, Kevin Garnett, that's late for Kevin Garnett. Rick Barry, like, a lot of the old school guys are starting to come off. David Robinson, he obviously was a stud when he played for the Spurs as well. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Chris Paul is a top 30 pick. Dang. That is crazy. Okay, Bob Pettit, 95 overall. I haven't seen Curry. I haven't seen any of those guys yet. I imagine our kind of generation of guys. Ray Allen in his prime. Like, because these are all guys that are getting drafted in their prime. All-time Suns, Patrick Ewing. T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. David Thompson goes. I don't even know who that is. You guys are going to make fun of me, but I don't know who David Thompson is whatsoever. Steve Nash goes in the 2nd round, pick number 10. Isaiah Thomas, the right now, Isaiah Thomas. Vince Carter goes there. George Mikan, Jason Kidd. A lot of people are comparing. That's funny because a lot of people compare Lonzo to Jason Kidd. I personally think Ben Simmons is more Jason Kidd. I know you might disagree with that. I have to have my next pick. I want a big now who I feel like can dominate, who's also really, really high. None of these guys just jump out. I also just wanted to kind of, to be honest, I want the thing, like the draft and everything, to kind of keep going how it was. I'm going to go with Alonzo Mourning here. Even though it's really tempting to go and take him. Paul Pierce. You know what? I love Paul Pierce. I want to take Paul Pierce. I think he is going to make a huge, like, difference in this season. I think he could be really, really good. James Worthy. James Harden goes in the 2nd round, number 19, to the Celtics. Bill Walton goes there. This is crazy, man. This is actually, I love this draft, though. This is by far one of the coolest ideas I've ever had. Like, I never thought about it. It's like fantasy draft, all-time teams. And I was like, ding! We have a winner. We have one in Alonzo Mourning. I'm glad I didn't take him because he didn't go for a while after that. Carmelo Anthony in his prime goes at pick number 27. Manu Ginobili goes at there. All-time Bucks. They have the first pick yet again. They get Chris Bosh. I love Chris Bosh back in those days. The rounds that I'm going to be doing for you guys, I think I'll do the first 6. I'm going to go to my next selection. I can make this go a little bit faster for you guys, so it's not so painful as we go. We got Artis Gilmore, Dennis Rodman, Paul Gasol, Marc Gasol, Penny Hardaway. I think a big isn't really in order at this stage, but I don't know if we have anyone who's going to like jump off the pitch. I kind of want to just take best available, because even later we're going to have guys like these. I imagine there'll be quite a few. There's quite a few 93s left there. But if you look at like shooting guards, it's getting really, really slim. And if you look at power forwards, like Dennis is there. I am going to go with... Oh, I'm going with Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? Like, that's a reach for him. Like, I reached for Klay Thompson. Let me just say. But he's a three-point shooter. Like, the... Let me just go over my offense. AI, Klay Thompson. And at small forward, I don't completely remember who I took. Dang it. I wish I remembered who I took in that round. Kyrie goes there. Blake Griffin. Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, I'm up again. Yao Ming. Boom. You got it. That's who I'm taking. Literally no thought process involved in that Yao Ming selection. I could be blindfolded and like anything, and I'd still know to take him. All positions. Okay. Point guard, we have Isaiah Thomas. This Isaiah Thomas available. I do kind of want to get bigger, though, is something that I want. I'd like to go and get a power forward just to kind of finish off this. I'm going to go with George McGinnis. He's the best available. He's quite expensive, but he is actually Drazen is the best available. Drazen was amazing. I'm going to take him because I rode in an Uber once with a guy who is from the same country. I believe Serbia is where Dragan was from, and he loved Dragan. He's like his favorite player ever. Igor Stauskas. I'd like a backup point guard. I love Mike Bibby. I really, really do. The best option, though, is Mark Eaton. And I kind of want to just... I feel like I want to save that pick for Joel Embiid. I feel like that's the best option there is Joel Embiid. And I think he'll be a good bench player. I'm going to go with Mike Bibby. I'm going to draft all 10 just because we did figure out a way to make it go a little bit faster. So I'm going to draft all 10. Who do we got here? Kyle Lowry. Love him, but I'm not going to pick with my heart here. He's still available. This center is still available. I think I'd be stupid not to take him. He was available 2 rounds in a row like that. Chances are it's a sign that he's going to be gone pretty soon, especially when he's on the top of the board like that. Who do we got here? Someone took him. Wow. Okay, I was hoping for him. I really, really was. Not going to lie, I was really hoping. I'm going to go with Kemba, just because I like him a little bit more than whoever is at the top. I already forgot who was at the top. Conley. I do like Conley, but I like Kemba. Kemba's one of my favorite players. And I can get Conley right here. Gotta figure that's not a bad idea. Like, that's really... That can't be... I need shooting guards, though. I'm going to take Del Curry just for his three-point shooting ability and stuff like that. I feel like that's a good selection. Go and get Del Curry round number 10 here. You know what? Who cares? We're going through the whole thing. I'll go through the whole draft with you guys. Let's see. I'm going with a point guard. I already have 2. I believe I'm pretty short on small forward. I don't know how many of these taken. Quite a drop off there. I think I'm just going with Tyreek, to be honest. I think I'll just go Tyreek Evans there. Just take the best available. Let's go. I'm going to hold this button. The all-time heater on the clock. Point guard, we got Jameer Nelson, Tony Allen, Greg Oostertag. We could definitely get bigger. I'm going to go with Kyle Korver. He's a good three-point shooter, and I've kind of built this team on 3 because I'm trying to win a championship. This was like an interesting video, but there's also like the aspect where like, hey, I'm out here. I'm trying to win. I'm not here to just get pushed around. I'm trying to get a win. I'm going to get Lou Williams because I love Lou Williams. Love Lou Williams a lot. Let's just take the best available for the last 2. There's not going to be anything that really affects. Like, our starting lineup's already in place. Neither of these things are really going to matter. Let's go sim this season and see how I do. Okay, draft summary. Let's just... I'm going to look at this quick, but I'll see you guys in the next part. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to turn off trades and everything. I'm going to turn off injuries. I don't want any injuries either. And that is pretty much all I'm going to do. Quarter length, 6 minutes, everything. And I'm just going to sim. I don't really want to be bothered is the reason why I'm doing that. I don't want anyone to talk to me. I don't care. I just want to see how we do. And I might even stick around here for the first few games just because it's kind of good to see my reaction. If we're losing a bunch, I'm going to be sad. I am going to be really, really sad if we lose a bunch. Actually, one sec. I got to do this. Playoff picture. I got to keep this up just so we can kind of follow on the side what the playoff situation is going to be. Currently, we're 2-4. The best team is the Kings, which we'll have to, at the end, go and look through all the teams together to see who everyone got. But the best team right now is the Kings. 4-7. We're definitely not doing too hot. I should have known that this was going to happen because I suck at fantasy drafts. Like, it's one of my top 10 worst talents on the whole entire planet. Fantasy drafts is #1. Like, I am so bad at fantasy drafts. Let's see all-time heat. We're going to go through. I'm going to sim, and I'll see you guys at the All-Star break, though. You guys will see me again right here. After this Magic game, I'll be... Okay, so here we are at the exact point, and it's kind of crazy right now. We are just on the fringe of the playoffs. The thing is, even if we make it, it's not like we're like out of it. If you look, all these teams are super evenly matched because they were all drafted evenly matched. The Bulls are the only team with 41 wins, which is kind of weird because you just kind of consider them always to be the best. But as soon as I start talking, as soon as I start yapping, I start losing. As soon as I start yapping, things go bad. We're not going to make the playoffs, but we're going to see who does win the whole thing after. I'm still just going to sim through it, and then at the end, we'll look at the 2 final teams, see what got them there, see what legend, see if it was the Bucks that took Kareem. They're actually 3rd. So maybe going with bigs was the better option. I probably made a mistake doing that. I am now way out of the playoffs. Like, I'm like 8 games out now. Had a terrible run since I started talking to you. So I don't know why. I don't even know why I do this I don't know why I commentate. Lost to the Sacramento Kings. Okay, we're done. MVP, Magic. Rookie of the Year, there really wasn't one. Look, that's how you get Rookie of the Year, I guess, when there's a million old people. 6-man defensive MIP goes to Vince Carter, Sylvester Franklin. Of which team was the best? The Portland Trailblazers. Wow. Okay, let's talk. Let's look at these teams. AI, Pierce, that's us. You have Gervin, McGrady, Pippen, Walton, Stockton, Lucas. The Trailblazers are the best team, so I'm going to kind of go a little bit quicker to them. Just kind of want to see. They got Michael. Yeah, that was it. They, of course, got Michael. Minnesota got Shaq, Irving, Kevin Garnett. I didn't really get a great draft pick. LeBron James went to the New Orleans. Wilt, I'm going pretty fast here, so you might have to slow down if you guys really want to see this. I just don't want to make this video 16 hours long. Curry went to... Curry must have went really early. I must have missed Curry going. My bad. I must have missed Curry getting drafted. Kawhi right there. Okay, it's time. It's time to see who wins. Time to see who wins the championship. This isn't really the main part of the video. The main part was who was going to get drafted first, which we're going to test one more time without all this stuff on the back end, just to kind of see. And it is going to be, the Denver Nuggets. Larry Legend. Larry Legend got the W. Who did he... They had... It must have been an early pick. I think it was like 6 or something. Like, I don't think it was crazy early, but they definitely had... I hate finding the Nuggets on here. Atlanta, Miami, Charlotte, Hornets, Jazz. Okay, this is how you gotta look. I always look at it the wrong way. There we go, Nuggets. They had a good team. They got Morning late. They also got... They're way better than us. Wow. That is actually crazy how good their team was. Like, my team was awful. Like, how did I manage this? Like, my team really genuinely sucked. Like, we had a lot of good shooters, but I think our defense just sucked. I'm going to redo this. We're going to test again to see if Kareem goes again. Obviously, I'm not going to do it 3 times because it's just, like, set in stone that he'll go first. But we're going to do this one more time. Okay, so here we go in the next fantasy draft. I'm going to select a team that hopefully doesn't get first pick. If it's the same as the first time, I'm probably not going to do this again because it just means that it's pretty automated that he's always the first person picked. And it is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So, we have our answer, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron goes to always Magic for Kobe. Like, it's literally the exact same here I'm drafting here. Bill Russell's the option, but literally. So, if everybody and their mama got put back into the game, sorry, please stop drafting. Please stop drafting. It would go Kareem, LeBron, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, Bill Russell, and Tim Duncan would go 9. There is your answer, guys. Please drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, too, because that would be really awesome if you guys could hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.